Hey everyone, if you are new to the watch game and you're considering getting your first Rolex, then stay tuned because in this video I'm going to share my experience with purchasing your first Datejust at an AD. If you've been asking around and researching on how to get your first Rolex, I'm sure you've heard that the nicer models are rather difficult to acquire and require some patience. The general idea is that you have to check in with your local AD, get to know the sales associates, and let them know what specific models you're looking for. And more likely than not, they'll tell you that they don't have it in store currently, but they'll put you on a wait list if there even is one. So that is what I did. I visited my local AD for the first time and had an appointment with one of the SAs. Since I did not own a Rolex yet, I was more flexible with the specific configurations, so I was mainly looking for Datejusts and OPs. During that time, the certain color OPs that I wanted was scarce, so that was exactly what our SA told us. She also did not have any Datejusts in store, not a single piece, so it was as expected and neither of us were surprised by this. So I went ahead and told her the models I wanted, which were the 36 and 41 Datejusts, preferably on a Jubilee bracelet, but the Oyster was fine as well. I also asked the SA some common questions like, how many of each models does the store receive and sell each year? What is the trend looking like right now, and what are the expectations that I should have? She basically was honest and told me that there is a chance for getting a Datejust, especially since I was flexible with the configurations. I also asked if they require any form of purchase history to be eligible for purchasing a Rolex, and she said there wasn't any, so take that with a grain of salt, but I think it's worth asking because some stores will tell you straight up, or it's your loss if you didn't ask and find out. So that was basically the first visit. I left my wish list with my SA and got to know her a little better. About 3 weeks later, my wife and I were in the area, so I texted my SA to confirm she was working, and she was, so we decided to stop by to check in with her. Upon entering the store, she greeted us and I told her we were here to check in and I also like to try on some of the other watches like the Pepsi and the Batgirl, mainly the GMTs and also the Daytona. So she immediately sat us down and brought out these watches for me to try, and obviously they were exhibition models that were not for sale. I was joking with her, asking her what are the chances of her selling me a GMT or a Daytona, and she simply smiled and said, well, to be honest, chances are very slim because she already has a long list of clients waiting for these models. So that is the harsh truth if you're looking to purchase any of these highly sought after models. You either have to wait for years or get them off the gray market at a premium, or be extremely lucky. So one of the watches I tried was the 36 mint green Datejust. And as I was returning it to my SA, she said, well, we actually have this piece available for sale if you're interested in getting it. I looked at my wife for a moment. I didn't know what to say, and I was really not expecting to walk in and buy a watch today, let alone a Rolex Datejust. And the SA said, it comes with the Jubilee bracelet, and we also have both the smooth and the fluted bezel. When I heard that, I immediately knew I had to pull the trigger, and it would be silly of me to pass on this opportunity. The mint green was one of the colors that caught my eye when I tried it on, and I thought that it looked very unique. I also thought about getting the fluted bezel, but because of how the Jubilee already makes the watch pop, the fluted would make it even shinier, and I wanted something more balanced for my first Rolex, something that I can wear on the daily casually. But retrospectively, if I were to look back, if it weren't my first Rolex, I would probably get the fluted bezel with it since I think objectively it goes better with the Jubilee and it would be my dedicated dress watch. But that was it. I told her I'm taking it, the 36 mint green Rolex Datejust on a Jubilee bracelet. My first Rolex from a walk-in. Totally not what I was expecting, and definitely not within a month of searching for my first Rolex. Now, I'm sharing this because I want to remind those who are waiting for the call from their AD to make sure to pay a visit to your AD every so frequently, as there is a chance that they may have something that you like in store. Plus, more importantly, it shows your essays that you are serious about buying the watch and you're not a flipper. So that is it for this video. To those who have a wish list with their 80s, I sincerely wish you all the best and may you get the call real soon. See ya.